Our piece is called Starling. Okay, the genre we have chosen is crime thriller. This is because the plot contains many twists and turns, which is typical of the thriller genre. It also contains a crime, therefore is a hybrid of crime and thriller. Our narrative is about a young, innocent woman who falls in love with a man who is a complete opposite to herself. He begins to control her and she becomes a different woman. He manages to manipulate her into murdering another man. The weapon's poison and it's administered through a drink. The aim of our opening sequence is to give hints and clues to the narrative. As a group, we decided that the two iconic scenes in our piece are the act of murder and a scene where the main character is standing on the seafront rethinking her actions. By doing this, it shows the audience that the film is going to be about murder and some of the thoughts of the person committing murder. By doing this, it arises questions in the audience's head about why she is committing a murder when she didn't want to, and who the man she is talking about is. Is it the man that the audience saw her killing, or is it someone else?
Our choice of location is Brighton Beach, facing the West Pier. The reason for this choice of location is because it's eerie at night, especially when the sun is setting there, and there are a vast amount of starlings about. This is typical of the genre crime thriller that we have chosen. By using Brighton Beach in the winter, we are using our location to advantage because it's accessible and we live nearby. It is also a common time of year for starlings to be around at the West Pier. Also, this time of year it gets dark earlier, so it will be easier to film our opening sequence in the dark, as this is typical of the thriller genre. By choosing this setting, it helped us to give our main female character a name. Due to focusing on the starlings around the West Pier, we have decided that it would be appropriate to name the main character Starling. Here are some examples of our location.
Time period. We decided as a group we didn't want to have our opening sequence based in modern day society. Therefore, it left us with two options, to either have it set in the past or in the future. We came to the conclusion that it would be easier to work with a period in the past, as we wouldn't have to create the entire world ourselves. Therefore, the period of time we have chosen is the 1940s. This then led us to the idea we could film our piece in black and white or sepia to fit in with the time period of the 1940s. These are some examples of the costume we've decided on. Costume is very important in establishing the genre. We have decided to only have two characters in view during our opening sequence. The main character, Peggy Starling, will be wearing a very iconic and true to the genre costume. She is going to be wearing an elaborate fur coat, plain black tights and high-heeled shoes. She will also be wearing bright red lipstick. We chose these certain costume ideas because they are true to the genre. The other character, whose face we never see and is male, will be wearing a shirt and trousers. The reason we have chosen these costume ideas is because they fit the suspicious theme.
Makeup. When we looked at how we wanted to represent the woman in our production, we thought her of being from the 40s would be obvious by her image and what she wears and comes across like. We thought red lipstick would be symbolic of danger, blood, love and passion, as she is possibly going to be murdering someone for the man she loves. We also thought the cigarette look is quite significant of the 40s time period. It was a fashionable item to have for women. Also, the fur coat is symbolic of the time period. Fashion was very bold and women loved to wear fur and big earrings. Four of the pictures above are of an actress, Sienna Miller, who starred in the film Factory Girl, which was set in the 40s. I liked her makeup and her clothing, which I thought would give us an idea on what we would use for our main character.
Examples of crime thrillers. Crime thriller. This particular genre is a hybrid type of both crime films and thrillers that offer a suspenseful amount of successful or failed crime or crimes. These films often focus on the criminal rather than the policeman. Crime thrillers usually emphasise action over psychological aspects. Central topics of these films include serial killers or murders. Here's an example of The Perfect Murder.
Thanks, Stephen Woodgate. Hearing about David. Fooling around so much reason in the world to say feels like
An unfaithful wife.
that's not happiness to Stevie.
An unforgiving husband.
You got a fox big enough to hold $500 million.
An unsinkable plan.
Kill him that way.
Michael Douglas, Gwyneth Paltrow, Viggo Mortensen.
We're just another very careful
trying to work things out. A perfect murder.
And what's the girls gone over to this thing?
What sort of policeman are you?
I'm a forensic psychologist. It's a fancy way of saying I'm a guy who determines the hows and whys.
For forensic psychologist Alex Cross, solving crimes was always logical and always professional. Until somebody made it personal.
I got a call from Durham today. Naomi's missing. The only woman doctor was my niece. I got to go. The board shows 8 women missing. How closely connected are they?
They all share the same profile. All young, late teens, early 20s. Pretty.
Yeah. They're all extraordinary in some way.
Only 2 bodies have been found. The killer left a note first for the second murder scene.
Signed a Casanova.
Casanova. A great lawyer. Kiss me.
No, the only one who can help him is the woman who got away.
I'd like to say something to Casanova. I broke your rules. None of the other women helped. If you're looking for someone to blame me.
What do you see when you escape?
There were doors, there were walls, there were stairs.
That's a pro. A real student of the game. And he likes to play. We get one shot here. When it goes down, I need this guy intact.
Every night when I go to sleep, I hear those women's voices. You want to save your niece? Take me with you.
It's the most ambitious kind of serial pathology. This guy's Houdini squared.
I think I would get out a little different. I bet these women are lying. Killing's not his ulterior motive. This guy's a collector. Kiss me.
Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible 3 is similar in a sense to the way we will structure our opening sequence. It starts off in the heart of the crime, immediately going into the main part of the film to put an element of film fright into the character's role, to make the viewer want to see what happens by showing the main action at the start. We thought that the whole film being a flashback from where the character is now would make the opening sequence effective. It would make the viewer want to carry on watching the film and see why the character has got to this event that showed at the beginning. We chose to make it present by show slight and quick flashbacks of the murder we created in the story. After opening sequence, the film will start from the beginning and slowly unravel as we see how the character got there. Also, it's similar to our piece as it involves relationships and things you do for the person you love.
Who are you? You have a wife, girlfriend? Where is she?
young females within the age range of 15 to 24. This is because the rating of our film is going to be a 15 due to sexual references, violence and murder. The reason why we have chosen the female gender as our target audience is because the film's main character is also female, and it is more of a glamorous take on the crime thriller, opposed to films that may interest the male gender